Imagine waking up every day feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to tackle anything life throws at you. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, that's exactly what a brain detox can do for you. Now, you might be thinking, brain detox? That sounds complicated and maybe a bit weird. But don't worry, it's actually pretty simple and totally natural. In fact, you've probably already done some brain detoxing without even realizing it. Think about those moments when you felt really relaxed and at peace. Maybe while watching a beautiful sunset or after a good laugh with friends. That feeling of calm and clarity, that's your brain getting a little detox. But here's the exciting part. There are ways to make this happen more often and more powerfully. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or expensive treatments. It's all about simple, natural methods that anyone can do. But why should you care about detoxing your brain? Well, our brains are like sponges, soaking up everything around us, the good, the bad, and the stressful. Over time, all that soaking can leave our minds feeling cluttered, foggy, and overwhelmed. It's like trying to drive a car with a really dirty windshield. You can still get where you're going, but it's a lot harder and less enjoyable. Now, imagine if you could clean that windshield, making everything clearer and brighter. That's what a brain detox does for your mind. It helps wash away the mental gunk that's been building up, leaving you feeling lighter, happier, and more in control. And who doesn't want that? Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds nice, but is it really that important? Let me tell you, the stakes are higher than you might think. If we don't take care of our brains, we're setting ourselves up for a whole bunch of not-so-fun stuff. We're talking constant stress, mood swings that make you feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, and feeling so tired that even your morning coffee barely makes a dent. But it gets even more serious. When we let our brains get all clogged up with mental junk, we're not just feeling bad in the moment. We're potentially setting ourselves up for long-term problems. It's like never changing the oil in your car. Eventually, things are going to start breaking down. On the flip side, if you're willing to give this brain detox thing a shot, you're opening the door to some pretty amazing changes. Imagine being able to stay cool and collected even when life gets crazy. Picture yourself falling asleep easily at night instead of tossing and turning with a million thoughts racing through your head. Think about how great it would feel to have the energy and focus to chase after your dreams instead of feeling stuck and overwhelmed. And here's a little secret. I've got a super simple trick that I use every single day that makes a huge difference. It takes less than 5 minutes, and I promise, if you stick with it, you'll start noticing changes pretty quickly. But more on that later. I don't want to get ahead of myself. The point is, taking care of your brain isn't just some nice-to-have luxury. It's a crucial part of living your best life. And the best part? It's totally within your reach. You don't need to be a meditation guru or a health nut to do this. All you need is a willingness to try something new and a little bit of consistency. Trust me, your future self will thank you big time. All right, let's break down this whole brain detox thing. What exactly are we talking about here? Well, think of it like this. Just like you clean your house to get rid of dust and clutter, your brain needs a good cleaning too. But instead of mops and dusters, we're using natural techniques to clear out mental clutter. When I say mental clutter, I'm talking about all sorts of things. It could be worries that keep popping up in your head, old grudges you're holding on to, or just the general stress and information overload we all deal with every day. All this stuff can build up in our minds, making it hard to think clearly or feel at peace. So, a brain detox is all about clearing out this mental junk. It's like opening the windows in a stuffy room and letting in fresh air. When you detox your brain, you're making space for new, better thoughts. You're clearing away the fog that's been clouding your mind, helping you see things more clearly. Now, here's where it gets really cool. When you start detoxing your brain, you're not just getting rid of the bad stuff. You're also making room for good stuff. It's like clearing out an overgrown garden. Once you've pulled out all the weeds, you've got space to plant beautiful flowers. In the same way, when you clear out negative thoughts and stress, you're creating space for positive thoughts, creativity, and peace. But let's be clear. This isn't about completely emptying your mind or never having a negative thought again. That's not realistic. and it's not even desirable. Our brains need some stress and challenges to grow and learn. What we're aiming for is balance. We want to clear out the excess junk that's not serving us, while keeping the stuff that helps us grow and thrive. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a beautiful, powerful river, but over time, it can get clogged up with fallen trees, rocks, and other debris. This brain detox process is about clearing those obstacles, allowing your thoughts and energy to flow freely again. When that happens, you'll likely notice that you feel more focused, more creative, and generally happier. And here's the really great news. You don't need any special equipment or skills to do this. Brain detoxing is something you can start doing right now, right where you are. It's all about simple, natural practices that work with your brain's own cleaning systems. Yes, you heard that right. Your brain actually has its own cleaning crew. When we detox our brains, we're just giving that natural cleaning system a helping hand. So, what does this brain detox look like in practice? Well, it can take many forms. It might be sitting quietly and focusing on your breath for a few minutes each day. It could be taking a walk in nature and really paying attention to the world around you. Or it might be writing down your thoughts in a journal to help process and release them. These might sound like simple things, and they are. But don't let that simplicity fool you. These practices, when done regularly, can have a powerful effect on your brain and your overall well-being. It's like brushing your teeth, a simple act that, when done consistently, keeps your teeth healthy and strong. Brain detox works the same way. Small, consistent actions can lead to big, positive changes over time. Now, you might be wondering, how long does it take to detox my brain? Well, the truth is, you might start feeling some benefits pretty quickly, maybe even after your first session. But the real magic happens when you make it a regular part of your routine. Just like you wouldn't expect to get fit by going to the gym once, you can't expect to completely detox your brain in one go. It's an ongoing process, but one that gets easier and more rewarding the more you do it. And here's something really cool. As you start detoxing your brain, you might find that it becomes easier to make other positive changes in your life. Maybe you'll find it easier to stick to healthy eating habits, or you'll have more motivation to exercise. That's because when your brain is clear and balanced, you're better able to make good decisions and stick to them. But let's be real for a moment. This doesn't mean your life will suddenly become perfect or that you'll never feel stressed again. Life is still going to throw challenges your way. The difference is, with a detoxed brain, you'll be better equipped to handle those challenges. It's like having a clean, well-oiled machine instead of a rusty old clunker. You're just better prepared for whatever comes your way. So, are you ready to give your brain a fresh start? Are you ready to clear out the mental cobwebs and make room for more clarity, creativity, and joy in your life? If so, you're in the right place. In the rest of this video, we're going to dive into specific techniques you can use to detox your brain naturally. These are methods I've used myself and seen work wonders for others. They're simple, they're natural, and they can make a big difference in how you feel and function every day. Remember, this isn't about completely transforming your life overnight. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up to big results over time. It's about giving your brain the care and attention it deserves so it can serve you better in everything you do. Whether you're looking to reduce stress, boost your creativity, improve your focus, or just feel more balanced and content, brain detoxing can help. So, let's get started on this journey together. Your brain has been working hard for you every single day of your life. Isn't it time you gave it some love in return? Let's explore how you can detox your brain naturally and start enjoying the benefits of a clearer, calmer mind. Trust me, your future self will thank you for taking this step. And who knows, this could be the beginning of a whole new chapter in your life. One where you're more focused, more creative, and more at peace than ever before. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in our brain detox toolkit, meditation. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Meditation? Isn't that just for monks and yoga experts? Not at all. Meditation is for everyone, and it's simpler than you might think. At its core, meditation is just about sitting quietly and focusing your mind. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation from all the thoughts and worries that usually crowd it. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment or skills to do it. You've got everything you need right now. So, how does meditation help detox your brain? Well, when you meditate, you're basically teaching your brain to focus and relax at the same time. It's like strength training for your mind. The more you do it, the better your brain gets at staying calm and focused, even when life gets crazy. Here's what happens when you meditate. First, you find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Then, you close your eyes and start focusing on your breath. Just notice the air going in and out of your nose or the rise and fall of your chest. Sounds simple, right? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Your mind is probably going to start wandering pretty quickly. You might start thinking about what you need to do later, or that embarrassing thing you said 5 years ago. That's totally normal. The key is to notice when your mind wanders and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Each time you do this, it's like doing a mental push-up. You're strengthening your brain's ability to focus and stay calm. Now, you might be wondering, how long do I need to meditate for? The great news is, even a few minutes can make a difference. Start with just 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes to begin detoxing your brain. As you get more comfortable with it, you can gradually increase the time if you want to. Here's a simple way to get started. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, and it will, just gently bring your attention back to your breathing. That's it. Do this every day, and you'll start noticing changes pretty quickly. You might find that you're less stressed throughout the day. You might be able to focus better on your work or studies. You might even sleep better at night. These are all signs that your brain is getting cleaner and healthier. Remember, meditation isn't about emptying your mind completely or never having any thoughts. It's about learning to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. It's like watching clouds pass by in the sky, instead of getting swept away by the storm. And here's a little secret. There's no such thing as bad meditation. Even if your mind is racing the whole time, just showing up and trying is a win. You're still giving your brain that much-needed break from the constant chatter. So, give meditation a try. It might feel a bit weird at first, and that's okay. Stick with it, and you'll be amazed at how much calmer and clearer your mind can become. It's one of the most powerful ways to detox your brain naturally. Now, let's talk about another amazing way to detox your brain. Spending time in nature. There's something special about being outdoors that just seems to melt away stress and clear your mind. And it's not just a feeling, science backs this up. When you spend time in nature, whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the woods, or just sitting in your backyard, your brain gets a chance to reset. It's like hitting the refresh button on your mental browser. All those tabs you had open, work stress, relationship worries, to-do lists, they start to close, leaving you with a clearer mental space. So, what's going on in your brain when you're out in nature? For one thing, being in green spaces can lower your stress hormones. That means your body and brain can relax, letting go of tension you might not even realize you were holding. It's like your whole system breathes a sigh of relief. But it's not just about reducing stress. Nature also has a way of capturing our attention gently. Think about it. When you're walking through a forest, you might notice the way sunlight filters through the leaves, or the sound of a bird singing nearby. These little details grab our attention in a soft, effortless way. This is very different from the harsh, demanding attention grabbers in our daily lives, like email notifications or traffic noise. This gentle attention holding is called soft fascination, and it's super important for brain health. It gives the part of our brain that's responsible for focused attention a chance to rest and recharge. It's like letting your mental muscles relax after a long workout. So, how can you use nature to detox your brain? It's simpler than you might think. Here are a few ideas. Take a daily green break. Even just 15 minutes a day in a natural setting can make a big difference. This could be a quick walk in a nearby park, or even just sitting under a tree in your yard. Try earthing or grounding. This means physically connecting with the earth by walking barefoot on grass, sand, or soil. Some people find this helps them feel more centered and calm. Bring nature indoors. If you can't get outside every day, try bringing some nature to you. Houseplants, nature sounds, or even pictures of natural scenes can have a calming effect on your brain. practice forest bathing. This Japanese practice, called Shinrin-yoku, involves simply being in nature using all your senses. It's not about hiking or exercising. It's about soaking in the atmosphere of the forest, garden, or grow plants. Getting your hands in the dirt and nurturing plants can be incredibly soothing for your brain. Plus, you get the added bonus of fresh herbs or veggies. Remember, you don't need to live next to a national park to get the benefits of nature. Even small doses of green space can help detox your brain. A city park, a tree-lined street, or a small garden can all provide that natural reset your brain needs. And here's something really cool. The more you connect with nature, the more you might find yourself caring about the environment. It's like a positive feedback loop. Nature helps you, and in turn, you want to help nature. This sense of connection can add a whole new layer of meaning to your life, which is great for overall brain health. So, next time you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, try stepping outside. Take a deep breath of fresh air. Look at the sky, the trees, the grass. Give your brain a chance to reset and detox naturally. You might be surprised at how much better you feel after even a short time in nature. Now, let's dive into something that might sound a bit cheesy at first, but trust me, it's incredibly powerful: positive thinking. I'm not talking about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. I'm talking about a simple practice that can literally rewire your brain for the better. Here's the thing. Our brains have a natural tendency to focus on the negative. It's called the negativity bias, and it served our ancestors well when they needed to be on constant alert for dangers. But in our modern world, this bias can leave us feeling stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. The good news is, we can train our brains to focus more on the positive. And when we do this, we're not just making ourselves feel better in the moment. We're actually detoxing our brains from negative thought patterns that can build up over time. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through a gratitude practice. Now, I know practice gratitude might sound like advice from a cheesy self-help book, but hear me out. This is something I do every single day, and it's made a huge difference in my life. Here's what I do. Every morning, before I even get out of bed, I think of 3 things I'm grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe I'm grateful for the warm bed I slept in, or the cup of coffee I'm about to enjoy, or the fact that my favorite show has a new episode today. The key is to really feel the gratitude, not just list things off. Why does this work? Well, when you focus on things you're grateful for, you're training your brain to notice the good stuff in your life. It's like you're telling your brain, hey, pay attention to this. Over time, your brain gets better at noticing positive things throughout your day. But it's not just about feeling good. Gratitude actually changes your brain. Studies have shown that a regular gratitude practice can increase the production of dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals in your brain. It's like giving your brain a natural, healthy boost. And here's where the detox part comes in. When you regularly practice gratitude, you're actually cleaning out negative thought patterns. Those worries, complaints, and negative self-talk that can clutter up your mind, they start to lose their power. It's like you're clearing out mental cobwebs and letting in fresh air. Now, gratitude is powerful, but it's not the only way to harness positive thinking for brain detox. Here are a few other techniques you can try. Positive affirmations. These are short, positive statements you repeat to yourself. Things like, I am capable of handling whatever comes my way, or I choose to focus on the good in my life. It might feel silly at first, but over time, these affirmations can help reshape your thought patterns. Reframing. This involves looking at situations from a different, more positive perspective. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, you might think, this is a chance for me to listen to my favorite podcast, or I'm grateful for this time to myself. Celebrating small wins. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Finished a task at work? Give yourself a mental high five. Manage to eat a healthy lunch? Awesome. Recognizing these small victories can boost your mood and motivate you to keep making positive choices. Surrounding yourself with positivity. This could mean spending time with uplifting people, reading inspiring books, or even just putting up positive quotes where you can see them regularly. Remember, The goal isn't to never have a negative thought again. That's not realistic or even desirable. Negative emotions have their place and can be important signals. The goal is to create a better balance, to clean out excessive negativity and make more room for positive thoughts. And here's something really cool. As you practice positive thinking, you might find that it becomes easier to handle stress and challenges. It's like you're building up your mental immune system. When negative events do occur, you're better equipped to deal with them without getting overwhelmed. So, give it a try. Start your day with gratitude. Look for opportunities to reframe negative situations. Celebrate your small wins. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to notice a difference. Your mind might feel clearer, your mood might improve, and you might find yourself better able to focus on what really matters to you. Remember, this isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about giving your brain a healthier balance, cleaning out toxic thought patterns, and creating space for more positivity in your life. It's a powerful way to detox your brain naturally, and the best part is, you can start right now, wherever you are. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. What you eat doesn't just affect your body, it has a huge impact on your brain too. That's right, the food you put on your plate can either help detox your brain or add to its mental clutter. So, let's dive into how you can eat your way to a clearer, healthier mind. First things first. Your brain is like a super powerful computer, and just like any high-performance machine, it needs the right fuel to run well. When we feed our brains with nutritious foods, we're giving them the tools they need to clear out toxins, build new connections, and work at their best. So, what kinds of foods are we talking about? Well, let's start with fruits and vegetables. These colorful plant foods are packed with antioxidants, which are like little cleaning crews for your brain. They help sweep away harmful substances that can build up over time and fog up your thinking. Berries, leafy greens, and colorful veggies like bell peppers and carrots are all great choices. Next up, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. These are like premium oil for your brain's engine. They help your brain cells communicate better and can even help grow new brain cells. You can find omega-3s in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. If you're not a fish fan, don't worry. Walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are also great sources. Now, here's something really cool. There are even some foods that can help boost your brain's own detox system. Broccoli, cabbage, and other cruciferous vegetables contain compounds that can help your body get rid of toxins more effectively. It's like giving your brain's cleaning crew a power-up, but it's not just about what you should eat. It's also about what you might want to eat less of. Processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive alcohol can all contribute to brain fog and make it harder for your brain to detox itself. Think of these like sand in your brain's gears. They can slow things down and make everything feel a bit more difficult. Water deserves a special mention here. Staying hydrated is super important for brain health. When you're well hydrated, your brain can work more efficiently and it's better able to clear out toxins. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day. If plain water isn't your thing, try adding some slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries for a flavor boost. Now, I know changing your diet can seem daunting, but remember, you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Maybe add an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner, or swap out your afternoon soda for a glass of water with lemon. Every little change adds up, and your brain will thank you for it. Here's a simple brain-boosting meal idea to get you started. Try a salad with leafy greens, some grilled salmon, a sprinkle of walnuts, and a side of blueberries. Add a glass of water, and you've got a meal that's practically a spa day for your brain. Remember, eating for brain health isn't about strict rules or depriving yourself. It's about nourishing your brain with foods that help it function at its best. When you feed your brain well, you're giving it the support it needs to detox naturally and keep you feeling sharp, focused, and energized. All right, let's talk about something we all love, but often don't get enough of: sleep. You might think of sleep as just a time when your body rests, but for your brain, it's go time. Sleep is like a car wash for your brain, and it's absolutely crucial for natural brain detox. Here's the deal. When you sleep, your brain doesn't just switch off. In fact, it gets super busy with some important cleaning work. Scientists have discovered that during sleep, your brain activates its own cleanup system, called the glymphatic system. This system works like a team of night janitors, sweeping through your brain and clearing out toxins that have built up during the day. But that's not all. Sleep is also when your brain processes and stores information from the day. It's like your brain is filing away all the important stuff and tossing out the junk. This is why a good night's sleep can help you think more clearly and solve problems better the next day. So, how much sleep do you need for effective brain detox? Most adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. But it's not just about quantity, quality matters too. Deep sleep and REM sleep are particularly important for brain health and detox. Now, I know getting good sleep isn't always easy. Our modern lives are full of things that can mess with our sleep, from late-night screen time to stress and irregular schedules. But there are some things you can do to improve your sleep and give your brain the detox time it needs. Stick to a sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Create a bedtime routine. Do something relaxing before bed, like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or doing some gentle stretches. This signals to your brain that it's time to wind down. Make your bedroom sleep-friendly. Keep it dark, quiet, and cool. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows if you can. Cut down on screen time before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with your sleep. Try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bedtime. Watch what you eat and drink. Avoid caffeine late in the day, and try not to eat big meals close to bedtime. A light snack is okay if you're hungry, but a full stomach can disrupt your sleep. Get some sunlight and exercise during the day. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Here's a little trick I use. I set a bedtime alarm on my phone. When it goes off, I know it's time to start winding down for the night. This helps me stick to a consistent sleep schedule and make sure I'm giving my brain enough time to do its nightly detox. Remember, improving your sleep habits is a process. Don't get discouraged if you have a few rough nights. Keep at it, and you'll likely start noticing improvements in how you feel and think during the day. When you prioritize sleep, you're giving your brain the time it needs to clean itself out and reset. It's like giving your brain a fresh start every morning. And who doesn't want to wake up feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to take on the day? Wow, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? We've talked about meditation, the healing power of nature, positive thinking, healthy eating, and the importance of good sleep. Each of these on its own is a powerful tool for detoxing your brain. But when you put them all together, that's when the magic really happens. Think of it like this. Each of these practices is a different instrument in an orchestra. Meditation might be the steady drumbeat, keeping you grounded and focused. Nature could be the flowing strings, bringing harmony and peace to your mind. Positive thinking is like the uplifting melody that carries you through your day. Healthy eating provides the strong bass notes, giving you a solid foundation. And good sleep? That's the conductor, making sure everything works together in perfect harmony. When you incorporate all these elements into your life, you're not just detoxing your brain. You're giving it a complete makeover. You're creating an environment where your brain can thrive, free from the mental clutter and toxins that can hold you back. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but how am I supposed to do all of this every day? Don't worry, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Remember, small, consistent changes can lead to big results over time. Here's a simple way to start. Pick one thing from each area we've discussed and try to incorporate it into your daily routine. Maybe you start with a 5-minute meditation in the morning, a short walk in nature during your lunch break, 3 gratitudes before bed, adding an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner, and setting a consistent bedtime. That's it. Just those small changes can start making a big difference in how your brain functions and how you feel. As you get comfortable with these new habits, you can gradually add more. Maybe you extend your meditation time, or start a small garden, or try new brain-boosting recipes. The key is to make these practices work for you and your lifestyle. And here's something really cool. As you start detoxing your brain, you might find that other areas of your life start improving too. You might feel more creative, more productive, or more connected to the people around you. You might find it easier to handle stress or make decisions. These are all signs that your brain is functioning better, freer from the mental toxins that can hold us back. Remember, detoxing your brain isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process, a way of living that supports your mental health and well-being. There will be ups and downs, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep at it, to keep giving your brain the care and attention it deserves. So, are you ready to give your brain a fresh start? Are you ready to clear out the mental cobwebs and make room for more clarity, creativity, and joy in your life? Remember, you have everything you need to get started right now. Your brain has been working hard for you every single day of your life. Now it's time to return the favor. Start small, be consistent, and be patient with yourself. Before you know it, you might just find yourself thinking more clearly, feeling more balanced, and approaching life with a newfound sense of energy and purpose. That's the power of natural brain detox, and it's all within your reach. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of natural brain detox. Here's to clearer minds, lighter hearts, and brighter days ahead. Now go out there and give your brain the love it deserves.